What's up? My name is Asher, and today I'm going to be telling you the story of how I came out to my mom. It's not the prettiest of stories. It's definitely a story. It's not really like just my mom, like it's more like everybody, like that's just how I came out to everybody in general. So first, you have to understand that my mother is not a very accepting person. I have to be quiet because she can hear me. But it's not the best. Nobody in my family is. And except for my brother, he's like my best supporter. So first you have to know the beginning, right? It's not really when I found out that I was trans, but it was more like when I started actively talking about it to people. I talked to my brother about it, and we were actually in the car at a gas station on the way back from vacation, and I was like, hey, I gotta tell you something. I think I'm a boy. And he was like, awesome, do you have a name picked out? And I was like, I don't. And so we went through, we picked out a name, whatever. There was a whole process, but I'm gonna make another video on that. But yeah, and then he was like, well, have you told anybody else? I was like, no. So I texted my stepdad. I sent him a whole paragraph. It was something along the lines of, I love you, like, I know this isn't what you want for me, but this is how it is. This is the name that I chose, whatever. And then he's not accepting, but, like, he's not against it, if that makes sense. Like, he's just, like, one of those, do your own thing type of person. So he was just like, well, I'm not going to call you that, but, you do what you want. And so then I think it was, like, a few days later, we were back at home, and I was sitting in bed, and my mom walked in, and she was like, hey, Dad told me about this thing that you had said to him, and I want you to know that I think it's just a phase. And I was like, you did not just say that to me. And she was like, yeah, I think it's just a phase, you're confused, you're a beautiful little girl, stuff like that, like everything you don't want to hear, right? My phone died again. But back to where we were at. Anyway, so yeah, she came in my room, she started saying all this stuff, and it obviously, like, it made me really upset, right? And I was like bawling my eyes out, like I was just crying, because I thought that I had made the wrong decision by telling people. And nothing's changed at all. I'm 18 now though, so I do whatever I want. I'm on hormones and stuff. How I came out to my family, like the rest of my family, Facebook. I wrote like a paragraph on Facebook. I was like, hey, I love you all, you're great, this is what's happening. And I feel like I know they've all seen it, like I know they all know about it and they talk about it. They just kind of don't think about it when they're around me, or they ignore it. But I've had a lot of family members start treating me differently, and it's really starting to show, right? And I'm just like, oh my god, I'm still me, I'm just a different me. That is the story of how I came out to my family. My friends, I think I just came out like on like a Snapchat post, and they were all cool with it. Like, I haven't had anybody that I'm not related to say anything to me about it. I don't know. Yeah, so that was the story of how I came out. I just want to say really quickly, actually, I just thought about this. Coming out is great, and if you did and it went great for you, I'm so happy for you. But don't do it if you are not in a safe environment to do it. If you're going to be like mentally or physically abused by it, don't do it. I know it's like killing to stay in the closet, but if you're going to get hurt by it, just stay there. It's better than any pain of any sort, okay? I promise. I love you. Mwah. You're great. You're beautiful, handsome, whatever. Have a nice day, I guess. I don't know how to end these.